time to explain you the Carnival Trick. So the Carnival Trick is a very simple way that helps you to Welcome to the Spotlight Academy. My name is Janine, and in this video I show you a very simple but effective way that helps you to stand out from the crowd as a personal brand, no matter what niche you're in. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my background so you know where I'm coming from. I worked over 20 years in a fashion and advertising industry as a makeup artist, as a designer, as a stylist, as a set creator. I was responsible for a lot of visual concepts, and I was working for brands like MAC, Yves Saint Laurent, Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, Etro, Helena Rubinstein, Estee Lauder. There are so many brands. And of course, I was also working for a lot of very new brands that were just at the beginning, and we helped them to get out, we helped them to get known and to become recognizable. And there is one trick that I want to share with you. When it comes to build a brand, then it's all about the visuals, because a new brand is just not known yet. So what you need to do to push them into the spotlight is to create something that is, first of all, unique, and second of all, recognizable. And that is the foundation work of brand building, especially when it comes to personal brands. And what helped me to help new brands to make them visible and make them stand out and recognizable is what I call the Carnival Trick. So what is the Carnival Trick? First of all, I don't know if you know what Carnival is. So there are many places in the world that celebrate something like Carnival. Some call it differently. In the US, it's very popular during Halloween to customize yourself. I think there is Mardi Gras in the southern part. Then you have Carnival of Rio in Brazil. And then there are a lot of carnivals in Europe, such as the Carnival of Venice and the Carnival in Cologne. And in the country where I'm coming from, this is Austria. Just in case you wondered where I'm coming from. In the Alp region, we have something that is called Fasching, and it's not only one day, it's a whole season. We start in November and it lasts until February. And it is a fantastic way to try out something new, to experiment, to, go out of your own skin and try on another one. And why am I bringing that up? I tell you in a second. Before I dive deeper into this and explain you what the Carnival Trick really is, let me show you a few examples so you understand a little bit what is it all about. Before there was Vanessa Mae and before there was David Garrett, there was Nigel Kennedy, a rock star of classical music. So when he came out in the 1980s, he broke every code that was kind of written in stone until he came out with his performances. So it's not about playing an electrical violin. No, he was really in classical music, but his look, the way he performed, was so wild and so new that very fast he got the name punk of classical music, or punk of classic. And he's still very well known for that. And even people who were absolutely not listening to classical music, they knew him because of his style, because of his look, and he became very quickly very famous. Then there was James Dean, who came up in the 1950s with a complete new look. You could see all his rebellion personality showing through here, and he became the inspiration for a whole generation. All the young people wanted to copy him. Marilyn Monroe was the sex symbol of the 1950s, and she created an iconic look in her white dress. Everyone knows her. The other star who created also a very iconic look was Audrey Hepburn, who was kind of the counterpart of Marilyn Monroe. But both had something that was super unique, recognizable, and iconic. Now you may say, oh, they are all superstars from the entertainment industry. I'm not a Hollywood star, I'm not an actor or an actress, I'm not a singer, a musician, whatever. I'm a business coach. Then it's time to explain you the Carnival Trick. So the Carnival Trick is a very simple way that helps you to transform yourself into a complete different person. And that is only possible because this person has something that I call a style code. They have a specific look, and that requires a few elements that are easy to copy. So now you say again, wait, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not coming from the entertainment industry. I'm not a musician. I'm not an actor. I'm not an artist. I'm a business coach again. I do not want to dress up myself like a clown or so with a specific look. A specific look can be super simple and also casual. The thing is, what you need to do is to be aware of it, to define it so you can cultivate it. Here are a few examples who are absolutely not glamorous at all. What about the chefs with all their shows on TV? What about Jamie Oliver, who became very famous in the late 90s and early 0 years? You cannot say that he is a glamorous person. You can also not say that he is a stylish person or somehow takes care of his look. But he took care of his look. He also broke the code a little bit like Nigel Kennedy has done before him, because from a chef it was expected to come up with that chef dress. I don't know how you call that, but he did not. He just came up in the style he just had on, and very casual, just a plain shirt, and he cultivated that because that was his style as a person, but also it was the style of his shows. It was the style of his whole business, because he was not the chef known for super elaborated meal. He is the chef for quick meal with just simple ingredients, very fast done. Cook with what you have at home, keep it simple, keep it casual. You see him a lot of times working outside in nature, and you might think he didn't take care of his look. That's not true. He has also a team behind him, and they make sure that he shows up in a way that he is recognizable. What about Karl Lagerfeld? All you need is a white wig with the ponytail in the back. Then you need dark sunglasses and the suit with the high collar. And here you go. What about Frida Kahlo? All you need is the connecting eyebrow, a garland of flowers, and a very colorful Mexican dress. And there you go. You can play that game with all the famous personalities you know from all different areas, and you will come to the conclusion that there is always a specific code behind their look that makes their look reproducible. Example, let's take all the very famous artists such as Pablo Picasso, style code. What about Andy Warhol? Style code. What about Salvador Dali? Style code. What about Roy Lichtenstein? No one knows how he looked like. So Roy Lichtenstein was very famous for his art, but not as a brand, not as a personality. While Pablo Picasso, when someone says his name, everyone has this image of him in front of their eyes with that striped shirt. Same goes for Salvador Dali and his mustache. And this is how you create a specific brand look. Now we step into the business world. Mark Zuckerberg. He once said in an interview that he has better things to do than take care of his look. He doesn't want to think about it. He doesn't want to spend time on it. And therefore, what he has done is that he decided to go for one look, and it is a look. Even if it's simple and plain and casual, it's still a look. But he decided to go for a very simple look and made the gray shirt his visual trademark. So he has a bunch of gray shirts right now, a whole closet full. Of course, he can afford it. And of course, the quality of the shirts is very high. And I think they're even tailor-made, whatever. But he has cultivated that look. That means he made sure that he is recognizable by that. And he was so famous for that at an event for the former US President Barack Obama, Obama said that he is the guy not known for being a president, but known for getting Mark Zuckerberg to wear a suit. So let's stay in the business world. What about Alex Hormozi? Alex Hormozi is very well known also for his look, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't take care of it, but right now he has something that is a really recognizable signature look. That is the full beard, his muscles, and short trousers. For whatever reason he is wearing short trousers, I don't know, don't want to judge it, but just let you know that that is something recognizable. So what about you now? The Carnival Trick means that you create a look that is outstanding, doable, and recognizable. And of course, your look has to reflect your personality. It has to match to your business. It has to be part of your branding. So your branding is not only your logo and a few colors. Your branding is also your look. So make it outstanding, make it unique, and make it recognizable. Have a few visual trademarks that you show over and over and over again. Recognition is in repetition. The more you come up in the same look, the more you cultivate that look, the more people start to recognize you, and it pushes you forward very fast into the spotlight. Yes, of course you have to produce your content, but produce it in a way that is visually recognizable, because online business is a visual business. That is, there is no debate about that. It's a visual business, and you have the opportunity to come up with a specific look, with a specific setting, with a specific graphic. That is all part of your branding, and that is all part of your brand building when you want to become a personal brand. And this is how it starts. You need to define your brand style. You need to define it. You need to find words for it. You need to be able to describe that in order to create something, in order to be able to choose something that works for you. Of course, your look has to be doable for you. And your look is your personal look, it's your setting, it's all together. Everything has to match together. And then I can tell you, especially in the business area, especially in the coaching area, it's so outstanding because not a lot of people really take care. They don't. They just don't. That is an advantage for you. That is a booster for your brand. You want to become recognizable. You want to stand out. So this is the thing that you can do, and it is a very, very simple trick. All you need to do is go down below, click the link, and do the quiz I've created for you. It's for free and it's fun. It guides you through the process. In the end, not even 5 minutes, you have a result and have an idea of your brand style. And then you take it from there. Now, spotlight on your business and take action. For more content about brand building, don't forget